What's good, people? I just want to apologize. I forgot to post the Sue Me Sunday yesterday. I had a few things going on and it slipped my mind. And I was also distracted watching my Browns beat on those Steelers. I'm a Cleveland native, Cleveland all day. And it was satisfying watching, the Browns demolish the Steelers, especially after what's his name, Juju Smith. I know I saw him talking a little reckless, so that made me a little bit um, upset for the Browns because I was like, man, I really hope they pull this through because he can't just be disrespecting us like this. But either way, we pulled through, and Steelers, hey, y'all just take y'all L, work on next year. But anyways, um, one thing I wanted to speak on was I saw a video earlier. It's about a black clothing brand owner. I'm not fully sure his name. I had to look into it, but he was talking about how the problem with black owned businesses is that black people are the problem. That we don't get support from our own people. And he's talking about how, like, celebrities might reach out to him and say that, they'll wear his clothes, but, they got to send it for free and stuff like that. And he was basically saying, if you want to support me, pay for it, and then, you can wear my clothes. But he's basically saying they need to pay for his clothes instead of ask for free clothes to promote it for him. And I talked to like my mentor about this, and he was telling me that he thinks that we should um you shouldn't really have an issue with that because it's if they're offering free advertising and free promotion for your stuff, then it's only helping you. Now, granted, he said the main problem is that a lot of people will complain about the prices of black clothing and black products, but they'll spend that same money or more with another business or company or clothing line. And so that I agree with that, and that was a valid point. I think the problem is that a lot of people aren't really willing to support the brand unless they getting discounts, unless they feel like what price is fit for them to pay for it. And I agree that that's a problem I have also, is that you will say that this shirt is too expensive, or this hoodie is too expensive, or these pants or these jeans or whatever is too expensive, but you'll spend hundreds of dollars at the Gucci store or the Saks Fifth, or whatever brand you spending money on. Or for example, you'll spend all this money at you spend all this money on like high end boxes like Ethica or Saks or something, but you won't spend your money on boxers like Draws, which are I think are the best quality, my favorite boxers. Partially because they black owned, but also they just as comfortable. They just as comfortable, if not more comfortable than like Ethicas. Like I personally like them better than Ethica. You know, and Ethica was probably my favorite up until I found out about Draws. So stuff like that. Y'all really gotta look into these other brands and like, cause people be trying to make the excuse, well, they don't have high quality clothing brands like Gucci and Louis. Yes, they do. You just got to look into it. And so if that's what you trying to do, if you a high end person, you got to look into those black owned high end brands. So don't try to make the excuses of, black people don't have high end brand. We have almost anything you looking for. You just not looking for it. And so we make like toilet paper. We make garbage bags. We make all kind of stuff. So if you're not doing your research, you don't know about these things. So instead of trying to make excuses all the time, do your research. So if you feel like there's something that's lacking, then bring that to attention. Like if you done your research and you couldn't find anything, then you can bring that up, address that, and then at that point you could try to help either find a solution or reach out to somebody who you think might can create these products instead of just complaining like, oh, we don't have this, we don't have that. Because a lot of times, like I'm in like a few business groups stuff, a lot of times when they say what's the problem, like black entrepreneurship and stuff, a lot of people hit you with the same stuff like, oh, all we have is barber shops and hair salons and nail salons and clothing brands and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's the majority, or that's more common, but there's other things also. So you can't just limit yourself, try to limit us into like the things that you are familiar with. You haven't researched the other aspects of it. And that's my whole point, and that's what I've been trying to do better at, and that's been my goal for the new year, is to look for those black owned businesses and try to support those black owned businesses. Like this year, I've been home a lot more, so I found out that we have a black grocery store now. So I went there the other day, bought some things. Granted, it's not as big as like the regular grocery store, so I can't get everything there. But stuff that I know I can get there, I'll try to get from there moving forward. So just little things, I ain't saying you gotta break the bank and just go all out and spend all your last dollars at a black business. But if there's a black business comparable to a large corporation or another, company that doesn't really need your money or doesn't support your community like that, why spend your money there when you can spend it with your own people? So I guess that was my topic for today. My discussion was, just like, if I'm not gonna say he was right about that he shouldn't give nobody free clothes to promote his stuff, but I do agree that we need more support from our own people. We lack support from our own people, because even if I reach out to somebody about my brand, sometimes they'll be like, "Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I like what you stand for. I really like what the brand represents and everything." But they don't buy anything. And nothing's wrong with that for me personally, because like I said, I just want y'all to support the movement I'm trying to push, and what I'm trying to do for us as a whole. You know what I mean? I just want to see everyone succeed, and I want to push the agenda of supporting our black people instead of trying to make excuses all the time. You know what I mean? I just want to, whenever I can, I want to try to support a business. If I can, support black instead of trying to support corporate, I'm all for that. So whenever I get opportunities to do that, that's what I want to do, and hopefully y'all do that too moving forward. So it's like, it ain't about buying my brand, just support the brand. You know what I mean? Just shout us out, follow us, tell your friends about it, stuff like that. You ain't even got to buy nothing. If you do buy something, that's cool. I appreciate that. Much love to you. But if you can't, it's all love at the same time. I just want to see y'all do well and succeed. That's why I'm just making these videos, to give knowledge, to give game, to have conversations. They're saying, like, if you disagree with me, tell me you disagree. I just want to have open discussions and learn. I want us to learn from each other and build a community where we can feel comfortable having open discussions and building knowledge and wealth. You know what I mean? So that's what I want us to do moving forward, and that's the whole point of me making this brand, is to build that community and have pride in our people and ourselves and being black. You know what I mean? Because we just don't get that. We don't get respect from society all the time, and we get a lack of support. So I want us to feel that sense of support. So I want to move forward and making that progress and having that sense of pride. So yeah, man, we just gotta support each other and stop always trying to make excuses on why we can't. Just take an extra 5-10 minutes. Look up a brand. Like, if you like certain things, look it up and see if a black owner, a black company makes that. If there's a black owned business that does that. You don't always have to just, I'm gonna go to Starbucks every day. Like, see if it's a black owned coffee shop. Just simple stuff like that. It ain't even about, buying black clothes and stuff like that. It's like, they got, like I said, black toilet paper, black garbage bags, everyday necessities that you need. A lot of times black owned companies make stuff like that. So just do your research and, figure out what you can support, you can afford to support, and just, get out of your comfort zone. To stop just always, I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy everything. No, maybe look and see if it's a black store around the corner that sells some of the stuff that you try to get from Walmart. Granted, I'm not saying, like I said, don't stretch yourself thin trying to only buy from black companies. Like, do what you can to, make sure that you can maintain yourself, and it's not gonna break you financially. But if you got a little extra money, like I was saying, if you wouldn't spend extra money at a high-end fashion store, or buy some random stuff. We all spend a lot of money on random stuff, spending like $10 on a drink, or spending $20 at the bar, or whatever. Instead of wasting all that money on stuff like that, try to save some of that money and either use it for supporting a black owned business, or save that money for yourself and invest in yourself. One of the two, invest in yourself or help invest in another black business. Don't just be throwing all your extra money away, stuff like that. But that's just some things I wanted to speak on. My like I said again, I apologize for yesterday. I definitely forgot. I got caught up in some things and I got busy. But I'm gonna post this today, so I'm a day late. I guess $1 short, but hey, stay tuned every Sundays. I'm a really start posting every Sunday. I'm serious. I'm going to start posting every Sunday. So y'all stay tuned. One love, support the brand. Sue me. Sue me 1865.com is the website. You know that 216, we just put that work in on the Steelers. But hey, sue me, I'm room for everybody that's black. One love, y'all. Be easy.